and putting off the acquisition of replacements. A recent Spiceworks survey of more than 1,300 IT pros in North America and Europe found that 75% of organizations use servers for 5 or more years, with 32% using them for 7 years or more years, which exceeds all warranty periods. It's tempting to squeeze every last dollar of value out of old PCs, servers, and storage systems. But that could end up costing much more in the long run. Something secure and stable today could be a major liability in the future if somebody finds a new vulnerability to exploit. See some examples in the article below. Hardware vulnerabilities surface. These examples point out to the need for good security hygiene in making sure software patches are applied and that security measures encompass the entire infrastructure. But they also underscore the folly of using systems that should have been decommissioned when vendor support was no longer available. It's not just a software issue. Increasingly, vulnerabilities that are hard-coded at the chip level are showing up. Spectre and Meltdown are the names given to different variants of the same fundamental underlying vulnerability that affects nearly every computer chip manufacturer in the last 20 years and could, if exploited, allow attackers to get access to data previously considered completely protected, according to online security publication CSO. It's called end of life for a reason. Hardware vendors are constantly pushing old hardware to end-of-life status. Once that happens, support becomes increasingly scarce and ultimately cut off. Firmware updates ultimately end. That's why your security policy should include decommissioning, whether you're operating a large data center or the server closet at a branch office every 3 to 5 years. The decommissioning process should be meticulous. If you're involved in a data center decommissioning project, take a look at our checklist on the right side to get a handle on the various assets you need to evaluate. It's possible to recoup some value by disposing of IT assets. Data needs to be completely wiped to ensure that no proprietary or customer data can be exposed and exploited. Your company may be subject to regulations governing the disposal of electronics components, so be aware. You may also need to maintain a chain of custody to limit future liability.
Call or email us a list today and let us know what equipment you've got, and we'll give you a quote on the spot.